Hello everybody, it's your boy Ricky here. Thank you for joining me and welcome to my channel. In my previous video, we were talking about does my emotions really matter? If you have went through that video, you would have definitely understood that God values for our emotions. Now in this video, we will be talking about how does God respond to our emotions. I have divided the response of God in 4 different ways, so that it'll be easy for us to understand. The first and the foremost way that God responds to our feelings is God is present in our feelings. God is present when we're feeling distressed. God is present when we're feeling painful. God is much more closer to us when we are having broken heart. How do we know that? Psalms 34, 18th verse, David says, God is near to the brokenhearted. God saves the crushed spirit. God is much more closer to us when we're feeling that He is not present with us. How amazing. The second way God responds to our feelings is God cares for them. God cares for our feelings. If you observe the life of Jesus very closely, one thing that you would understand about Him is Jesus was a very compassionate man. He wept with the people who were weeping. He enjoyed with the people who were eating. In John 11:35 to 44, we can see how God raises up Lazarus from death. But before doing a miracle, his family, Lazarus' family, was weeping and crying. Jesus, knowing that He's going to do a miracle, looking at the woman crying for Lazarus, looking at his family crying for Lazarus, He joined with them. He felt the pain with them and He wept along with them. We can see that God is very compassionate. Jesus was a very compassionate man, and He cares for our feelings, and He joins with us when we are crying. God is not going to sit on the throne and enjoy you seeing you crying, but He weeps along with you when you are in pain. The third way God responds to our feelings is God challenges our emotions. 2 Timothy 1-7, Paul writes to Timothy saying that God didn't give you the spirit of fear, but God gave you the spirit of power and self-control, the spirit of boldness. Here Paul is challenging Timothy. Timothy, don't be afraid, because God didn't give you the spirit of fear. God gave you the spirit of power and self-control. Hebrews 13:5, it says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Matthew 28:20, it says, I am with you till the end of the ages. This kind of response from God will guide us back to the foundations of our emotions. Many a times, we being in this world, our emotions will be relying on the things of the world, and we worry along with them. But this kind of response shows us where our foundation is. It shows us that our foundation and our trust is in our Savior and our Christ. And it encourages our emotions to be relying on truth rather than the things of the world or the people. The fourth way that God responds to our feelings is God reframes them. Philippians 4:8, it says, Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. Sometimes it's very easy when we are emotional to become selfish. It's very easy for us to think only about us. But this kind of response from God will guide us back and show us that we gotta think in this way. Think whatever is good, whatever is pure, whatever is commendable. Think about these things. Emotions by themselves are not evil or not wrong. But the decisions that we make out of these emotions can be wrong. That is why people say he made an emotional decision. That is why he's suffering now. But when we use these emotions to guide us in the right way, it would definitely be very helpful. Finally, we as Christians, we gotta be available to people. We gotta value each other's emotions. Romans 12:15, it says, rejoice with the people who rejoice. Weep with the people who are weeping. We gotta be examples to this world that we value each other. How do we know that we value each other? Is by respecting their emotions. That is it, friends. That's what I want to let you know. That God definitely values for our emotions and He responds to them. And we can put our emotions in the right way and the right track, and they can do miracles. Thank you so much.